Yo, what's going on, you guys? This is King Froggy, and welcome back to another Metalhead Reacts. So, today, I am swamped, bro. Like, I did not sleep at all last night. Like, it wasn't even because of the little guy back there. Like, it was purely just because I couldn't sleep. Um, anyway, I was up all night playing Dead by Daylight. Yeah, totally a way to help you get to sleep. Anyway, today I'm going to be reacting to Caliche Drug Addiction Part 2. Now, one of my long-time subscribers who has really been active on the channel, who has really been, really, a big part in when my channel started. Um, if I can give me just 1 second. I should have looked this up before I fucking started. Josh Sanabria. I don't know if that's how you say your name, but I want to thank you so much. You've been around a long time, and you've been one of the few that have actually, consistently commented on things. Um, so this song you have been requesting ever since I did the first Colicchie, which you requested a long time ago. And I'm sorry to tell you this, but I was avoiding it on purpose because I know how much you like to toy with my emotions. Um, because I remember you were also the one that recommended me watch the vegan uh, preview trailer thing for that. I don't know. Um, you're not playing with my emotions, man. And it's not cool. But I've been avoiding this one kind of because the first drug addiction really hit me hard. Because if you are new to the channel, I'm very open about my past with drug problems and especially cocaine. I am very open about it. I'm very vocal about how it impacted my life and everything. Um, Anyway, enough talk. Once again, big shout out to Josh, and thank you so much for all of your support and being here for so long. Anyway, let's get into Caliche, Drug Addiction Part 2.
To give a testimony, first you must survive the test. I'm feeling like I'm dying from these drugs that I injected. I can go in either arm, left or right, I'm ambidextrous. My soul is desolate, my spirit is defected. I keep making wrong decisions that will never get corrected. I'm doing what I have to, never cared about the wreckage. I keep chasing this high, but I can't ever seem to catch it. I told you my story, now let me go a little deeper. I was dealing with a chemical that's deadlier than ether. I never show respect, living on the verge of death, cause this heroin will kill me, smell the murder on its breath. I'm walking on this tightrope as I'm watching every step. Now I'm living on the run, I never sleep, I never rest. I'm having trouble breathing from the pressure on my chest. This anxiety is killing me, suffocating from stress. The residence I'm staying at is filthy, it's a mess, but I can't leave until this bag is gone and there is nothing left. So I'm stuck, feeling empty, suicidal thoughts are present. The essence of my depression wants me dead without a question. The shit is in my blood, my whole family suffers. My sister's getting high with me, we're smoking like a muffler. My mother's an alcoholic, the addiction is intense. My father left in 84, we haven't seen him since. He chose drugs over us, and yeah, I get it. It's impossible to stop, so now there's crimes that I'm committing. I vomit in the sink every morning, I am broke. The complexion of my skin is gray, looking like a ghost. I guess I'll take his money, him and I were never close. I was supposed to buy crack, but somebody sold me soap. I never pay for nothing as I'm headed towards the door, and you can try to come and catch me as I'm running out the store. All I want is drugs, all I ever need is more. Me and my sister, we pass the needle back and forth. Blood is dripping off my arms, now it's falling to the floors. We manipulate the lighter, watch that flame hit the chore.
Wow, okay, so I'm gonna stop it there. I'll back it up a touch. Like I said, I knew this song was gonna hit me. Now I didn't do heroin, but I did do cocaine, and I get where he's coming from. You choose that next high over just about anything, no matter what it is. And when he was talking about his family, like his sister is getting high with him, his mother is an alcoholic, his father left in '84. My sisters were never around. They were half sisters. I wasn't around them really. I was pretty much an only child up until I was 8 years old when my little brother was born. My father was an alcoholic and a drug addict and very abusive. He stayed around until I was 12 years old. Then my mom and dad got divorced. My mother was an alcoholic um, and also very abusive. Um, she was also addicted to pills too. Uh, Pretty sure she still is, but you know, can't exactly prove it. You can prove the alcoholism though. But no, like coming up in a broken family, especially with something that the family is heavily into drugs and things like alcoholism, it's very easy to fall into those things. And unfortunately, I was one of the ones that fell into it. Um, it's hard. It really is. People think it's just something you can get over. It's not. It's a disease. Once you have it, once you try it, and then you have it, and it's just stuck there. You can't get rid of it. And it's one of the worst feelings in the world because even though you want to stop, you can't. Not without the right motivation or the right willpower. And whenever you're on it, once you stop, all that willpower goes out the window and you just want more. And it's rough. It's one of the hardest things I ever overcame. And anyway, let's keep going.
She's pushing on the stem, I try to wait my turn. Every pair of pants I got is covered in cigarette burns. I'm living a life that's foul, never critically acclaimed. My arms are black and blue, I try to hit another vein. It's gonna take an hour, why? Every vein's collapsed. Should I clean it out with bleach? I don't even have to ask. The answer's no, let it go, it's set in stone. See, I'm married to the needle, never touching methadone. My moves are unpredictable, my actions are erratic. And that spike is in my arm, I'm gonna die using addict. I'm drinking alcohol until I fall apart. As the room is spinning slowly to the toilet that I crawl. Let's pour another drink, then it's shot after shot after shot after shot. Do this just to drown my thoughts. Everything is blurry, I can never read the manuscript. Everything I'm doing, every decision is cancerous. I would crash, I could never find the landing strip. Ecstasy and mushrooms together, I used to candy flip. That was back when these drugs, they were fun. Now I'm manacled in misery, a monster I become. Heroin's my god, I follow orders that are
Okay, so the reason I'm stopping it there is because one thing I also battled with was alcoholism. I didn't really dive into it too much, but there was a point when I was about 16 or 17 where I was drinking a lot of hard liquor every day, especially vodka. Vodka was my go-to. It still kind of is, but I don't really drink often. Because I've gotten to the point where I used to drink it so much, now I hate the taste of it. Going down, it's talking about how ecstasy and mushrooms together I used to candy flip. That was back when these drugs, they were fun. So there was a point when I did that stuff just for fun, especially like I would smoke weed a lot and I would drink a lot, and it was mainly for fun. But then whenever I started getting into heavier things, it's like it took control of my life, and I was more of a slave than anything. I was a slave to substance, taking words from Mitch Lucker. If you don't know who Mitch Lucker is, Suicide Silence, old lead singer, he died. Anyway, it's one of the hardest battles one person can ever take, and it's always easier if you have somebody with you. Like me, I didn't have anybody at the time, but whenever I did finally get clean, there were so many times that I was going to relapse, but not too long after that, where I was kind of getting clean, I met Alana, and she really, really helped me turn my life around. She was my motivation to stay off that shit, and I've been sober for a couple of years. So it's it helps a lot as long as you have people. You can do it yourself, but it is much easier if you have someone to help. But that's another thing. You don't want anyone to help. You don't want anyone to know what your problems are. And that makes it even harder. Let's keep going.
Rick, you see, I'm just a crew member, it's the captain of the ship. The stem side, call it off, try and use a damn brag. I'm feeling so alone as I'm pouring out these sandbags. I'm pulling on the belt till every vein is visible. Every day I'm overwhelmed, stressed, living miserable. The drug game, I'm always losing like I'm gambling. I see she isn't breathing, so I call another ambulance. We're lost souls, no guidance, no type of management. Every day is death and crime, I can't fucking handle this. I'm blowing out the smoke as I'm peeking past the curtains. Now my house is surrounded, I see their shadows, now I'm nervous, yeah. They're coming to get me, okay, maybe I'm just paranoid. No, everyone be quiet, I want silence, not another noise. Filling the void, I'm truly losing my mind. I'm using my license when I'm chopping up these lines. Trying to stay alive is how I really spend my time. I'm covered in guilt and shame, let me tell you about a friend of mine. She sold her soul, sold her body, she sold everything. She sold her house, car, even sold her wedding ring. She's starting to get sick and she's turning another trick. And she don't wanna live this way, sucking dick for another hit. Look, you think it's funny, put yourself in her shoes and imagine what it's like to have no option to choose. And we're so quick to judge another, but what if this song was about your mother? Do you think you'd understand and still love her? All I do is lie, I never tell the truth. My neighbors see I'm sick, so I tell them I got the flu. I rented out my car, I needed to get high. My dealer has my vehicle, I see him driving by. These track marks, I've had them since I was younger. I'm wearing long sleeves in the middle of the summer. The paramedics took my needle, spoon in both bundles. Why you hitting me with Narcan, interrupting my slumber? I turn into my father, I'm hated, this isn't me. I'm supposed to serve a purpose while I'm living out my dreams. I turn into my father, I'm nauseous, sick to my stomach. Chaotic or narcotics, this isn't the life I wanted. I turn into my father, I'm the devil in the flesh. I never have confidence as I'm settling for less. I turn into my father, and I hate what I become. So now I wanna end my life, I'm in search of a loaded gun. I'm feeling lost and broken, all I ever do is hurt. My mother's in the other room, I'm taking money out her purse. I tried to mask the pain, but it only made it worse. Then I finally hit a point where the drugs would no longer work. I'm killing myself slowly, I just wanna feel some freedom. My thoughts are paralyzing as I'm battling these demons. I used to tell myself that I would be better off, then I stopped listening to the voices that are inside of my head. I wanna change, I need to be a son to my mother, a brother to my sister. Look, I'm tired of the struggle. My obsession has been lifted, but destruction I can crave. But I'm doing what it takes so I don't see an early grave. I thank God I hit a bottom, now he carries me. I didn't want my mother insisted I have to bury me. I've fallen many times, finally got my life together, cause I kept trying, never quit through every failed endeavor. Nowadays these parents, they are burying their kids or dying younger and younger, they never get a chance to live. I'm trying to show the world hope regardless of what I did, and that is truly why I do this, it gets everything I give. I had multiple years clean twice, but then I lost it. Now my daily maintenance, it is suffocated in caution. I tread softly, no tradition violations. Look, I used to be a loser, now my life's truly amazing. I try to be a service, you can find that in our symbol. I used to be shaky, but now I'm steady like a gimbal. I put my hands together every night to pray as I'm smoking, drinking coffee, relaxing with Jimmy K. I had to write a sequel, do it for our people. We all have our own issues, but understand that we're equal. There's many days that I wanna give up and use. Have my misery refunded, I've done it, it's nothing new. Now I'm staring at my daughter and she's altering my mood. She's the underlying force in everything I ever do. My daughter is my everything and that'll never change. I can't wait until she's old enough and sees what I became. I love my daughter, but she won't keep me clean. See, the drugs are just a symptom, now I'm fighting to be free. I try to separate all my wants and my needs. I'm working on myself, I learned acceptance is the key. Through it all, I try to spread a positive message. I'm dedicated to death with every breath I invested. I'm constantly pushing, I got this fire in my eyes. Listen, all my dead friends is what's giving me my drive. I try to play my part, but could always be doing more. They're calling it a battle, I call it a losing war. We gotta come together.
Alright. Alright, I admit I almost broke down. Whenever he was talking about how he was becoming his father, or how he had become his father, that hits me closer than you guys could ever know. Because I was always afraid to become my father. that was one of my biggest fears, and it still is. And whenever you're clean, you're not, every day is a struggle, every day is a fight. You have to fight to keep that addiction off. You have to fight to keep from going back. It never stops. It never does. It never gets easier. Never. But now I have Alana, I have my son. I look at those two and they are more than enough reasons why I do not go back. They're the reasons I push forward every single day. They are my everything. And they're the reason that I'm still here. Alright, let's keep going.
My experience is real, you can identify with what I did, relate to how I feel. No pedestal was needed, I am very far from gifted. We all felt the same pain, but our stories might be different. With any brush I'll paint a picture of a vivid image, but the message doesn't have a meaning unless I live it. I defy the odds where miracles live in proof. I'm alive to tell my story and I'm sharing it with you. It's God's grace and mercy, the reason I'm still alive. I'm watching friends using it, it's killing me inside. To anyone that's trying to change their life, you're my idol. Life will have its ups and downs, but I'm no longer suicidal. Nowadays these artists, they just glorify the drugs. See, I'm trying to do it differently and glorify the love. And you can judge me, but I'm proud of my accomplishments. My name is Chad Smith and I refuse to be anonymous. I used to dream of living, now I'm living my dreams. No matter what it takes, my goal is to die clean. Die clean. Die clean. Die clean. No matter what it takes, my goal is to die clean. Die clean. Die clean. Die clean. No matter what it takes, my goal is to die clean. Die clean. Die clean. Die clean.
That's wow. Man. That's being proud of your accomplishments after you get clean and everything is a true cause to be happy. Every day I'll look around, like, yeah, it may not be much. It may just be a small apartment with just a few things. I may have a shit job, but it still pays. But I've come so far from the person that I was. Yeah, it may be a small apartment, but it's still my family's. I started a family. I got my own place. I have a job that pays me fairly well, even though it's shit. I am so proud of where I've come, of how far I've come, of the person I am becoming, and will continue to mold into. I am proud of it. And I will die clean. I will not go back. I will never go back. I have too much to live for now. I have a reason to be here. And that's the truth. Everyone has a reason. You just have to find it. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure you leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Leave a comment down below of the name of an artist and a song you want me to check out, and I will get to it when I can. And I will, of course, see all of you guys in the next video. See ya.